as like I already said, that I will be bringing very simple method on how to cut and how to sew. So for this one like this, now senator top of one cut, or some people call it kaftan. So this cutting is very beginner friendly. So anybody where they want to start to this, so want to know how to cut. By the time you look at this cutting now, you can also cut it from the beginning, from your starting. So what I will always advise is that whenever you are coming across this kind of video, this kind of tutorial like this, always maybe go through it. You can watch it as many times as you can, maybe like 10 times, 20 times, so that you can actually make sure you get it where you can be able to, because there's no how you watch that thing over and over and over and over again, and you won't be able to cut. So this will be this is the back side of the cloth. So now, how I get this is I keep the material, then I cut it in the actual length of my customer. So the length of my customer is 35. So this is 35, then I will add 5 inches. Yes, I add 5 inches. Then to get the width like this, and the customer chest measurement is 48. So the 48 will be divided by 4. 48 divided by 4 will give me 12. Then I will mark the 12, then I add 3 inches. 3 inches. So like that, and I get it this way where you see I'm like this. So now I'll bring in the front. I do the same thing with the front. This is the front piece. So I do the same thing with the front. So, but now, this front now is a bit shorter than the back. Like I said, the length of the back is longer than the front. So, like I add 2.5 inches for the flipping of the back to the front. Always make sure you iron your clothes very well to make it align very well. Make it align very well. Then now we'll go ahead to flip the back to the front. Watch me the way I'm doing it. Look at the way I'm doing it. Flipping the back to the front now. Slanting. Remember you're not supposed to cut it straight, you are supposed to slope, because if you look at yourself, your shoulder is sloping. So that's the reason why we are doing it like this. So now I will use the shoulder measurement to determine if I'll be able to slant the shoulder properly. Remember, this is not the regular way of cutting this thing. I'm bringing a very simple method and something different from with my cutting. So that's why I say always follow me. So now the shoulder measurement is 18 divided by 2 will give me 9 inches. 9 inches, then I will add half inches, that's seam allowance. Then I mark. Then now I will bring in my ruler, straight ruler. Then I will place it like this. Then I will measure from the points where the shoulder measurement stop. I will measure from there to there. If I have 3 inches, that's when I will now know that I have successfully sloped the shoulder or slant the shoulder properly. So now, if at all I place my ruler like that, then I can't place my tape. The thing not give me that 3 inches. I go back. I go just shape the material back a little to make sure I get that 3 inches. If I get these 3 inches like this, I go mark them again. Mark my shoulder placement again, like so. So that is how I get my sloping well properly. Or if you don't get ruler, if you just keep your ruler, you draw line like this. And after you've done that, the next thing you do, you iron it. This is the iron. Always iron your field very well so that everything will sit well. You iron like this. Then the next thing is you will measure the neck. The neck measurement for my client is 17 half. So you measure the wideness. Normally I take the wideness 2.5. I will place my tape like this, 2.5 and mark. Then I will now bring in the neck measurement on the top shoulder like this. That's the neck measurement 17.5 divided by 4 will give me 4 inches 1/4 an inch. So I will mark it like so. Then I will draw a straight line like this. You can use your ruler, don't mind me. I come to use your ruler. Then you will now observe the curve like this. You will now curve the neck. You will now curve the neck like this. Curve the neck like that. Then now curve a little here. Make sure you get proper neck curving. Don't see as I curve my neck now. Then the next thing you will do is you will cut the neck out. Cut it like this. Remember when you are cutting, I'm not cutting total like this. So you are cutting the back and the front. You lift it like this. Put your scissors. If your scissors is hanging like this, know that you are doing the proper thing. So you begin the cut them like this. In the cut them like the way I'm cutting. Don't be afraid of cutting. If you are a beginner, go through it gradually. So you cut like this. Don't see the way I don't come out that neck now. So the next thing I will do, I will come to measure 2 inches like this from top shoulder. I will mark 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches. If bring my ruler, draw the line. You can use your ruler and draw the line like this. Then you cut from that 2 inches or from that line. This my rulers, this my scissors down there. Do anyhow. So after you don't cut and finish like that, waiting the next thing you could do, you mark from the edge of this one. You mark them like this, you mark them like this. Then you will take them out. Then waiting you come do next. Say you go measure half an inch, inches, half an inch. Just measure like that. Use your ruler, draw. Like so. So don't cut from this one. Cut from this one now. Don't mind my scissors. I was going to change the scissors. Give me a problem. So the next thing is that the next thing you will do, you will measure here, the neck here, this place where they show V. You will measure 1 inch or 1/4. Then you go trace them like this. Trace them like so. Then you go cut them out. Because if you leave them like that, you know, go find the back of the triangle. So now you go flip them back, see the way I do them. You go return this one back to this position. Don't see them. Then you go confirm you cross check your shoulder measurement again. So shoulder measurement, remember, is 18 divided by 2. Then I will add half inches. This thing is okay. Then the next thing I will do, I will measure my armhole placement and circumference. We will be for 48 like this. I will use 9 inches. I use 9 inches. Then I will come measure the chest measurement. The chest measurement is 48 divided by 2 is 12 inches. Then I will add 1 inches. The swaying allowance. Then the same thing but for the tummy. This person's tummy is 48. I will do on the same way. Then the hips measurement, I will come down. The hips measurement is 50. I will take 12 and a half. I will add 1 inches. Then I will now trace the body measurement now. Then the slit I will take 10 inches. Yeah, like so. I will cover this place. So now let's work on the armhole. This armhole now. If we draw straight line like this. Let me use my ruler for precision. So I will use ruler like this. Then I will come curve like this. See the way I do. Then the next thing you will cut them like so. So now, after you uncut them like that, so the next thing we say you will measure 1 inch for here, like this, because there's something that we will minus on at the front here. So this front will minus that 1 inch. We observe the 1 inch. So follow me carefully. You understand what I'm doing. So the reason why we do this one is to have this front balance, because this front normally you have those wrinkles, those twists. They make sense. They allow your the senator to sit very well. So for this front, remember the front is inside, it's coming inside, then the back is outside. So the reason why we come on this one now, so that front will balance very well. So you can't cut them, no cut them with the back. You don't see. If you flip this one like this, then you cut from the face like this. Cut them like this. When you cut them like that, finish, you flip them back. Then you remove this small place. Okay. Like that. So now we'll come back to the back. See what we'll do for the back. We'll just come out something for you for the back. The back now is a bit bigger than the front. So the cloth now will sit for the person body properly, very balanced. Fancy. The next thing you do is you measure the armhole here like this. So I'm having 18 inches here. So now we'll use this one now to cut the sleeve. So we are cutting the sleeve. So the sleeve you fold it into two like this. So I'll get bicep measurement. The bicep measurement, that's the round sleeve area, muscle area here, is 17 inches. So then the sleeve length is 3/4 is 17 inches also. So what I will do is I will place my tape, I will mark half inches the width from the sleeve measurement. Then I will now observe 4.5. Then I will now mark the actual measurement for the sleeve, which is 17 inches. Then I will add bending allowance 2.5. Then I will use the round sleeve measurement, the bicep measurement to determine the folded of this fabric now. I will mark it. That is divided by 2 is 8.5 inches. Then I will add 2 inches. Then let me use my ruler and trace this line so you can see it properly. Thing is now we have to trace our sleeve circumference now. So this is how I'm going to do it. I will not measure yet. Let me just draw it like this. Then let me draw the front. I will measure from here to here, 3.5 mark. Now cut the front side of the sleeve. So at this point, if this video is helpful to you, please do well to smash the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel, because more video will be coming to you. So now, what we are going to do is we are going to measure that 13 inches we measure, previous measurement that we do with the arm circumference. So I'm going to measure it like this. So you measure like this. Let me measure again. See the way I measure. We will measure this one. Measure for the front from the front side. So I have my 13 inches here now. So it means that the hand is set to be cut. So the reason why I'm doing it like this is the front side and this is the back side. So this back side is actually not cut the same way I cut the front side because of movement. You know, this place normally have issues. So but when you cut it like deep like this from the back, this place will I'm on my round sleeve. The round sleeve, remember, is 17 inches divided by 2. And I go add 1 inches. I go straight and down there. So the same way on the arm, the elbow is 16 divided by 2 is 8 inches. I will add 1 inches here. Then I will trace like this. So done for cutting. This is where I'm going to cut. You will not cut this front, you only cut the back first. That's this. You notch. Now you will now come and cut the front out like this. So see the way I'm cutting it now. That is how to cut the sleeve. So okay, to cut the back yoke. So I'll bring you the back like this. I'll place it. Remember, I'm folding this thing into 2. Then I will place the back. So the measurement for this bag is usually 9 inches or 10 inches or 11 inches thereabout. But don't make it too big. Don't make it go down. Do not give that your senator proper look at the back when it's too big. So you cut it the same way like this. And you cut it like this. And you cut this one like this. So we are done with that one. So now, start again. Okay, we'll cut the piping of the neck. When you keep your material like this, see how I keep this material. I feel bringing my ruler, I place down like this. I draw a line like this. Then now measure what's in the width where I want. I'll measure 2 half. You don't need to, this thing don't need to be too much. Then let me check if I have the neck. Yes, it's okay for me. Because you just find out that this place is stretchy. You draw it like this. If you draw and make it there like if in a stretch like this, you know, so you don't get them right. So the next thing is for you to cut. See, I don't cut and finish.